We know you love us, but the information on our podcast is provided for educational and entertainment purposes only. I understand I'm both an LPC and an LMFT. However, this is not intended as a substitute for professional services of any kind.
Hey, this is Zorric.
And Emma.
Host of the Day podcast. We're so excited to do another show for you today. It's kind of crazy because we're out and about in a place called Vidorra restaurant or something like that.
Yeah, it's in Deep Ellum.
And we have one of my closest buddies here. His name is Carl.
Carl's here.
Hello, what's up, y'all? Glad to be here.
Yeah, and
this is a cool venue.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's actually really cool because there are lights.
There are lights. That is a good. I prefer bars with lights.
There are lights. The ambience is wonderful. The temperature is actually really good right now.
Yes, it's been so cold, and now it's beautiful outside.
I think it was just like meant to be for like our event to like have perfect temperature right now.
God is smiling on your podcast event.
Oh my gosh, God loves me so much, Carl. Don't judge me.
All right, guys, stop making it.
Okay.
Sorry.
You can I can't help it.
Emma.
What? I can't help it.
Put your shirt back on.
Okay, I'm sorry,
it's
Carl.
Passion, Zorric.
It is passion.
Okay, so today we're just going to record live here.
Yep.
At the event, at the singles event.
Yep.
And we'll have some people on the show. And we'll talk about their dating stories. And, you know, it's a threesome tonight. It's Carl and Emma and myself. So we'll be jumping in and out of the podcast. And so we'll be grabbing people.
Have you been reading my dream journal about Carl? Is that...
Oh.
Like...
This might just be a twosome. You probably just need to get out of here, Zorric. There's some passion in the air right now.
I mean, I thought that was classified information.
That was. So, Emma, where can they find us?
They can find us at Date Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. And you guys can email us, send us questions, comments at our email, which is hello@datepodcast.com. If this is your first time listening, or if you've been a long time listener, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can always just get our episodes downloaded on your phone. And we're on iTunes, Google Play, and wherever else you get your podcast.
Nice. All right. So, how's y'all's day going?
My day was really good. I had lots of fun. One of my kids gave me a little chocolate kiss.
Oh.
I know. I think they knew that
Valentine?
It was a girl.
Her
and
Valentine?
I think that they knew I don't celebrate Valentine's Day because they were all very scared to tell me Happy Valentine's Day.
Did you talk about it a lot?
No, I don't. I think that's why. And I think they don't know what the rules are with me because I'm a counselor, not a teacher.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What about your day? How was your day?
It's very long and hard.
Yeah.
And rough. Yeah. Just lots of working.
Like your sex life?
Lots of working.
Just joking.
Yeah. It'd be short and easy.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah. But no, yeah.
Cool.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It's Valentine's
Anyone
Day.
gave you anything special today?
No. I work in construction.
Oh.
Guys aren't like, Happy Valentine's Day, bro. Here, I got you some hearts.
Do you think that
Candy
they
hearts.
should, though?
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I think no. Definitely not. No.
So what do you think about Galentine's Day? Because this is Parks and Rec maybe 10 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Leslie Knope created Galentine's Day, which is on February 13th, right? So the day before Valentine's Day, to celebrate friendship and female empowerment.
Yeah.
And so 10 years ago, this was just kind of a thing on her show. Now it's been
years.
Yeah,
Oh,
can you believe that? And so now it's a little bit more commercialized. And so I'm wondering where this notion comes from of girls can have Galentine's Day and they can celebrate each other and their friendship and their empowerment. Yet you're telling me right now that if a guy were to tell you Happy Valentine's Day, you might be a little uncomfortable.
Well, I think it's just the guys just celebrate their friendship in different ways.
How?
They don't need a special Galentine's Day. We'll go.
Well, that's how I
watch
feel about
football
Valentine's Day.
At the bar. We'll go. There's many different. Hey, bro, let's go get drunk. Let's Let's go hunting. Let's go fishing.
That's how I feel about Valentine's Day. I feel like you can show those things
Emma,
in different settings.
we have someone here. that's gonna
Ooh,
speak
who
on
do
the
we
podcast.
have?
I don't know. You have to find out.
All right, so
Surprise guest.
Hello.
Got a surprise guest.
who is it? Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
What's your name? You gotta get closer to the mic.
Jennifer?
Ooh, Jennifer, nice to meet you, Jennifer. So how do you know us in the podcast, Jennifer?
Through Zorric.
Through Zorric. Oh, how do you know Zorric?
We recently started dating.
What? I knew it. I was just like waiting for you to say it. I want to call you out.
It's a bombshell on this podcast.
He's gonna be like, Emma, why did
Bombshell.
you do that? I'm gonna be like, huh, because it's good for the show. Very cool. So you've been here hanging out with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now give us all the dirt on
Yes.
Zorric. All of
I
his
want all of the
dirty,
dirt.
dirty
Although I
secrets.
probably might have more on him than you do.
You probably do. You should fill me in.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, are y'all
Yes.
still on like we're showing the best sides of us? We haven't let our hair down.
I mean, maybe. I think we're getting to know each other.
Okay.
Little bit.
Well,
You know, like for him, the true test of like a relationship is like when he can pass gas in front of you. So I'm wondering, has that happened yet?
not yet.
Okay. Okay. So
Still
he's still
really
keeping
tight.
it. Yeah.
Tight.
Still putting on his good face.
Yeah, for sure. He's holding it. He's holding it as long as he can. He's going to be so mad when he hears this tomorrow, and I don't care. I'm enjoying every minute of
It's
it.
gonna get so red.
Yeah. He's probably going to send me a text message, and I'm just going to laugh. Evilly laugh. Well, I'm glad that you're here with us.
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah. So, like, what do you want to know about Zorric?
Ooh, I don't know. What do you think I should know the most?
I don't know, Carl. We both, like, have known him. I've known him a little longer than you have.
Oh, yes.
But we still, I feel like, know a lot of information.
Deepest, darkest secret.
I don't know if I know that.
I mean, I assume you've met his dogs.
Yes.
Yes.
And I
That's-
love them.
I love them too. It's just the surprise.
Why? Because he is a little too Maltese? Is that not masculine enough for you?
Every time I picture him just walking him down the street,
I
just
have
get
a
little
huge
giggle.
dog too.
Oh,
Her name's
really?
Chloe, and she's half lab, half border collie, and like
Ooh.
60 something pounds.
So she, like, they will not get along.
I think they will. Well, Chloe thinks everybody will be her friend.
Oh, no, they're
I
old
know.
and they're mean, though. The dogs can be old and mean. There's one, I think it's the dad that, like, has eaten my shoes.
Oh no.
And, yeah, the other one loves me, but that one's a little jerk, so I try and stay away from him.
I love them both. My vision is they're all going to be friends. We're going to take them to the dog park, and
Yep.
it's going to be fine.
Wonderful. What else? What else do you want us to tell you about Zorric? This is not a Valentine's Day episode. This is like, we're going to tell all the dirt on the Zorric episode.
He's a daredevil skier. He will hurl himself down a mountain.
I love
No, he's
skiing.
not.
Yes, he is.
Is he really?
Yes, he is.
Well,
Tell
I
me
also,
he's been like once.
Yes, exactly. He was fearless. He was fearless, and he came with me to Colorado. He was
that one time he was super fearless.
showed up with his goggles and his helmet and everything.
Oh, I
and he
believe
was
it.
ready to go. He was
I believe it.
prepared.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he was.
Did he go,
was great.
oh, my finger, when he got
No,
hurt? Okay.
He was a champion.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He got hurt.
Did y'all have to, like, hold each other down the slope for, like, body warmth?
No, we never got to that.
I'm trying to make this erotic.
Getting off the chairlift
Yeah.
was an adventure. The first time we did a big chairlift.
Uh-oh.
And then we had like one person who wasn't part of our group who was like a good skier snowboarder. So we were getting off and everyone's like, "What?" Grabbing onto people, and he was not too happy.
Oh, he's like, you little...
Oh,
Beginners.
you tourists, get out of here. This is my
Yeah.
side of the mountain.
Yeah, for
Ugh.
sure. I get it.
But you
What
love
else?
skiing,
I do.
so maybe you can teach him the ways of skiing.
Yeah. We'll go French fries all the way down the mountain.
What is French fries?
Parallel skis.
Oh,
French
okay.
Fast.
Pizza wedge, slow down.
Oh.
Fast, slow.
I've never been
Zorric can tell you all
skiing.
about it.
We've been telling her all your deep, dark secrets. Like, we're just telling her everything that, like, you don't want us to air out. So,
Literally.
sorry, not sorry, and I don't care. So, that's what we're doing. Yeah. We can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
How's it going, guys?
Good.
Ooh, now we got a foursome.
Ooh.
What, excuse me?
Well, it's actually Carl and me and
Oh,
you and
okay.
Jennifer. So,
Just parallel twosomes.
is it parallel?
French fry twosomes.
Oh, okay, whatever. I don't know. I don't get it. Okay. All right. So, what else do you want to know? Yeah, we're seriously talking about you, Zorric. Zorric just walked by. He's like, wait, are y'all really talking about me? Yeah. Yeah, we are.
What do you want to know about Emma? Let's turn it around on Emma.
Yeah, turn it around to me. That's fine. I have nothing to hide. Okay.
What are your deepest, darkest secrets?
My deepest, darkest secrets are I wish I was 5 feet. And I will never be 5 feet.
What are you at currently? You don't even want to say it out loud.
No,
'cause
but
then
it's under 5 foot.
Okay. By more than an inch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bummer.
Okay.
Yeah, it's upsetting. But it's okay. That's why I have the Napoleon complex that I do, and I'm okay with it. Yeah.
I'm short-ish. I'm only 5'2".
Yeah, so you're taller than me, though, and you're in the 5 foot category. Therefore, like,
Sorry.
null and void. Have you guys tried out the food yet here?
I have not.
You have not?
I'm starving.
Y'all
I
need
want
to.
to.
Yes, me too.
I'm going to get some.
I need to get
in a
food, too.
minute.
Yeah, it is so good here. I love their tacos are good.
Okay.
Their flautas are good.
Do y'all have any Valentine's Day memories that stick out to you? You're like,
No, like this was never really a holiday that I was interested in, and I think I've said that before. I don't know. I might have. Sometimes I just think about things in my brain. My mom always kind of made it a big deal because in the Latin world, St. Valentine's Day is actually called the Day of Love and Friendship, and so really like the friendship is kind of what takes. Like importance of it, right? Because you're celebrating friendships more than anything. And so my mom would always kind of make a big deal about like the fact that like we're like mother and daughters and we're friends and it's friendship. And so like her friends would, you know, give presents to us too. So like it was a sweet deal that way. I'm just kind of like, yes, and can y'all just like buy me presents on my birthday or buy me presents on any other day?
Are you crying again?
No!
she just wants presents.
I just want presents all the time. That's all I want. And I already told you this, that I would be much happier with you, Zorric, if you bought me a present every time I came over and recorded with you.
I buy you wine and cheese.
I buy the cheese, you buy the wine.
I do.
So...
Isn't Zorric's presence enough of a present?
No, he is not Tyrion Lannister.
Oh
he
my
is
gosh.
not the gift.
So, what have you been asking Jennifer some questions, I hear?
Yeah.
Very interrogating questions.
Uh-huh.
Things that the audience should not know.
Uh-huh.
That's it?
What's your point here?
Oh, I'm just wondering.
Okay. It's mostly like she's been asking questions about you.
Oh, yeah? For example?
Like,
How much do you normally fart?
yes. Yeah.
Actually, she has never heard me fart before.
Exactly. That's what we found out.
She wants to know, like, on average, how much you actually do so she can prepare herself for later.
I mean, everyone farts like at least twice a day. At least, right?
Twice?
Emma, how many do you fart? How many times?
I'm not answering that. Are you
Answer
kidding
that
me?
right now.
No.
You have to.
I'm a lady. We don't have gas.
Is that true?
It is true.
Thank you.
It is true.
Thank you. All right, I think
I
this
read
is an
that.
appropriate time for me to give you your present then.
Okay.
I got Zorric a present.
Okay.
And it's not for Valentine's Day. It was just because like this is our first like event. And so I was like really excited just to show it to him or like just to buy him something. So hold on, let me get it. It's right here. All right, Zorric, here you go.
All right, it's like Christmas.
It is like
Okay.
Christmas.
I wish we can press the drum roll button. Oh my gosh.
What is it, Zorric?
It's a whoopee cushion.
There it goes. Continuing the theme of like.
I haven't seen these, like, it's been like at least a year. No,
You're
20
gonna hear
years.
it tonight, Jennifer.
Yeah.
You're gonna hear it tonight.
The only thing about this present is that you cannot use it against me because I will stab it and I will destroy it into tiny little pieces and spread it all around everywhere around you. Oh my gosh!
Oh, what was that? What was that? What was that?
Sorry, guys.
Oh
Sorry.
Is there,
my gosh.
is there a dog in here? Is that a tiny elephant?
What have I done?
We have another guest here. His name is Cale. Let me get him.
Oh, okay. Cale! He's like busy talking to people. Anyways. All right. So, real quick. So, we were talking about earlier about kind of like how Galentine's has come about. And so, Carl and I were kind of touching base on like the masculinity part of it. And so, like, how let's be honest, you're a little uncomfortable if another male.
I have no
Would say, like,
problem
maybe
with
happy okay.
like camaraderie
Okay.
and friendship.
Okay.
It's just men aren't going to do that centered around Valentine's
Right.
Day, I don't think.
So, I'm wondering,
Bromance.
like, huh?
yeah,
bromance.
I'm totally
Yeah.
fine with bromances.
But not like a bromance Valentine's Day theme or something.
You know what? That could be fun too if it's
Okay.
the right person. You
Okay.
know, if it's like
Like
my
you and Zorric.
soulmate. Yeah, I would have a bromantic
Beautiful.
Valentine's Day with Zorric.
Maybe that's something that we should start next time.
Okay, y'all can have your Galentine's Day,
Yeah.
and me and Zorric will have our
Brolentine's.
romantic.
Romantic. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a method to my madness. Can you give
Romantic
him,
dinner
give
in
him
the
a yellow
park.
one? Sorry, I have to micromanage Zorric while he's off air
It's a daredevil.
because I know
He's
what
all
I'm
over the
doing
place.
and he's going to mess up my madness. Anyways, yeah, so like kind of like tell me what you think about that. Like what like that thought about like we can have Galentine's Day, but it's kind of a little bit more difficult for guys to have
I
that.
think that they should be able to. Why not? It's fun. I love Galentine's Day. Y'all should be able to show your love for each other.
Yeah,
For sure.
it's just typically it's more of a bros night out, boys night out,
Yeah.
paint the town red.
I do miss
go.
being a bro. I do. Being a bro is a lot of fun.
It is. I enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, is Cale coming over to the mic? Are we getting Cale? There's headphones for him somewhere. You just missed that we gave Zorric, or I gave Zorric a whoopee cushion as a present. I can't say that I got you one either, though.
Did you guys hear all that conversation?
Nope.
I just said, okay, good.
What was that?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just gave Zorric a present.
Oh, what was the present?
It was a whoopee cushion
Why did you give him a whoopee cushion?
because he loves gas.
Oh, that's right. And because he's got the soundboard for all
He
that.
does, and I gave him like the history of farting for his birthday.
Emma, this is your chance to run the soundboard for the first time.
Oh my gosh, I didn't think about that. Oh my gosh,
Have you
can I have
ever,
the iPad?
Ever thought about what your sounds
Oh
would
no.
be? This
I
is the time.
never-
This is the time. Don't
There's no
tell Zork.
going back.
Oh my
now.
gosh,
They
I have
this
the
running
soundboard.
joke where Zork has all control of the soundboard.
I feel like someone needs to take a picture of this like
I'll
beautiful
do it for
moment.
Sure.
Oh my gosh. Like,
I'm curious to know what you're going to choose for the soundboard. Do you even know how to work that thing?
She's gonna go crazy. It's gonna be all of them.
I
at the
think I
same
do.
time.
I think I do. Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do. Oh my gosh.
Show us what you got.
I never
what
thought
tonight's
I'd
all
get
about.
this day. Look at this. It's so beautiful. I'm so excited right now. I want to cry.
The people want to hear it.
It's amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay.
What would be the appropriate? Do the.
No, I'm not doing my own sound on myself.
That's
you
your,
kidding
that's
me?
Your signature sound.
I need him to have one. There's a what is a selfie? Oh, that's a selfie one. I don't know what each of these sounds are though. An
Hit
Apple
'em
computer?
all.
I am. I'm just gonna, ready? Okay. Oh no. It plays over. He has my sound like continuous like on a loop. Are you kidding me right now? This jerk. Look at all the things that he has on me. I don't like this.
Well, hey, how about we pick out a sound
Huh.
for Zorric? If you were
Okay.
going to pick a sound for Zorric on your little
That's
sound
not a fart.
bar.
Like disgrace. Like how do I make disgrace
Can
a
I just pick
sound?
one?
Yeah, you can pick one.
Okay.
Like there's general sounds.
Sad piano.
Sad piano. I think that's a good one for him.
Is it just casually
I was thinking more just like the
Yeah.
sound. Something
No,
about
he needs-
boners.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, but it's something about like a failure with his boner. You know?
What?
Sorry, Jen.
Oh my.
I just want to be mean to him. Because he always like calls me out on my stuff.
Zorric's never gonna let this make it to air, is he?
This is all edited out.
The very first edited podcast, the date podcast.
Actually, no, we've edited a few before.
Oh.
Because I've said things I shouldn't have.
Oh.
Like a water splash? No.
I wish you guys
What's
would have edited
cucumber
my
eating?
episode.
Oh, cucumber eating. No, I don't like that. What?
I wish you guys would have edited some of my episode. I mean, it was a little. We got pretty detailed the last time I was
You know
on this
what?
podcast.
I honestly don't remember like half of the stuff that we said. Isn't that horrible?
That's good. Hopefully, people forget.
No, like we recorded it and the next day I was like, what did we talk about?
Well, I feel like the best conversation we had was even after the mics weren't on.
Faux show.
Because we stayed at the place till like a little after midnight.
Yeah, I was
Started recording
so
at 8.
tired the next day. I was just like, everything sucks.
But
Everything hurts.
real.
it was so fun though. We had a
It
good
was a lot of
conversation.
fun. Well, like their improv group was there for a while too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that when I listened to you guys.
I
Yeah.
felt like trash the next day.
Me
at work 'cause
too.
We stayed there till like 12:30.
Yeah.
The running
when-
joke on that was like you had all slept together or whatever.
Yes. And I was like, what? Really?
I know, and like everyone's trying to figure out who slept with who.
Which really, I was like, oh, and then I like had to remember like one of them was married, and then I was like, oh, one of them's married. Like, no, she couldn't have. And then they like were joking about the husband too, and then I was like, what? Yeah, it was all very confusing.
Yeah, it was totally a joke.
But like,
Seriously.
like I think my favorite part of that episode was like the
Fuck, Mary,
Bang, Marry, Kill. Bang, Marry, Kill, please.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're keeping
Are
it
there,
classy
yeah, are there
today.
ground rules
Marry,
for this
kill?
podcast? I didn't ask you guys that the first time, but I was like, I probably should have asked whether or not we can curse on this.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, not on this one.
Okay.
Oh.
We're trying to be nice today.
Yeah.
My bad. I
So
guess
you
you
had
okay.
to put
edit
like
me out.
an explicit by your like on iTunes. Or
I think they all have explicit now.
Is there a
Zorric
bad
tosses
word
in everyone.
bleeping sound?
Ooh,
yeah, Emma, don't abandon your sound bar.
there's like a record scratch.
Oh.
I don't know.
I like it.
There's a cricket. What else is he? He has like a lot of farts, which
Yeah,
is kind of annoying.
You got to be more planned on this.
Well, you know what? I didn't think I was gonna get this beautiful present today. I don't like that one.
Okay.
I don't even know. Like, he has a crowd chatter. He has a rock commercial, hip hop music.
I
What
feel
is?
like I feel like all the people that are listening to this now are probably like, okay, I gotta keep skipping. Skip 15, 30
I
seconds.
know.
They're gonna talk about something
Sorry.
soon. What are we gonna
All
talk
right.
about?
It's just Emma
why
listing
why am I here?
sounds.
I know. Gosh. We were just kind of talking about like how our days were, and then Carla and I were kind of debating about like Galentine's days versus like bromance days.
You know what I've noticed about today is that I've seen a lot of things on social media where it's like, this is my day to announce that like I'm in love with someone, you know, and like here I post pictures and we've been together for X, Y, Z. Like that seems like it's the trend on Valentine's Day. I've never noticed that before, and it's never been a thing that has like bothered me or affected me. I just think it's a Thursday, you know, I'm going to work today.
Right.
You
Which
know?
I was totally going to post on my Instagram today that was like, do you have any plans for Valentine's Day? Or maybe I did, and it was like, I'm gonna work. It's a Thursday.
Yeah. I feel like today's a good day to lie low if you don't have that person in your life. I'm like, I feel like this is not my time to be speaking on social media. You
Right,
know? Like, This
okay.
is somebody else's day.
So
That's how I
really
feel about
quickly, this guy posted, one of my friends on Facebook posted, oh man, he posted this. He said, if it loads, all my useless single friends posting unwanted.
Oh, see, that's just sad. It kinda looks
Unwanted
like
on my timeline about being single on Valentine's Day. We get it, fam. And then it's a picture of Robert Downey Jr. like rolling his eyes. And so then I said ... and all my married friends posting about how much they love their SO on Valentine's Day. We get it, fam.
You're kind of like,
Throwing it back at him.
Yeah,
what's
right.
that called on Twitter? Like what's that called when you like
Clap back.
are like
Yeah.
subtweet? You're like
Yeah.
subtweeting them because like you're you're not actually like saying things directly to them, but you like are. This is targeted towards
Right.
someone.
So this is like, I mean, I think this is one of the things that I dislike about this holiday, because it's like if you have a relationship, you kind of feel the pressure to flaunt it. If you're not in a relationship, then you're kind of like shamed that you're not in a relationship. And part of me is like, who cares? Like,
Yeah.
get over it. I can tell you I love you any other day. I buy your presents any other day. I buy flowers all the time for other people. Like, it's fine. Get over it.
I feel that.
You don't
And,
have to
you know-
accept that shame.
Right. And
No.
I suck.
Don't accept it. Block it.
Yeah,
And
I don't feel shame on this day. I feel
I
like
don't
this is
either.
just like not my day. I
Right.
want
Like
people
I'm
that are in
saving
relationships
money
to celebrate
and I
that.
have more free time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like to me, it's just Thursday, but you know, for other people, it's probably much more significant, and I respect that. So I just take a step back. I'm not trying to seek attention.
Right.
It's not my time.
Right.
My time will come.
Yep.
You know.
For
Hey,
sure.
everyone, I'm single. this is my moment to announce that.
On Valentine's
Yeah,
Day, none
but I'm not
On social
ashamed.
media, bro.
Hi everyone, I'm single and I'm not ashamed.
I think that's going to be the title of our episode.
Okay.
Hi, my name's Cale. I'm single and I'm not ashamed.
Not ashamed.
I'm going to have to like rent you out then, like for holidays, like I did
okay.
Zorric, you know,
Oh,
for
yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Well, look, it looks like it's pretty effective for him because
Yeah.
now he's not single.
no, he's not.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
I'm happy for him. He seems like a relationship guy. Like he looks like he's someone that is really happy when he's in a relationship. And I've never met Zorric when he's in a relationship. I've only known him when he's single. So
Uh-huh.
I'm seeing here tonight. He seems very like much more in his element the last time I saw him.
Yeah.
So
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I can't
Faux
wait till he
show.
hears all the stuff that we talk about.
Oh, we've been talking crap about him already, so that's what he gets for letting me be in charge of it.
I know.
I don't know what else. I don't know
hit
what
a
else to
button.
do.
Hit a button.
Hit a button.
Go back to that.
I can't even hear it.
Oh,
I don't
not
even
that
know.
button. That
I
one's
don't even know
terrible.
which one it
I
is.
feel like I'm at the hearing
I'm not doing the
doctor.
dinosaur thing because he likes to do that one on me all the time.
The alpha sound.
Yeah, I get so annoyed with him on that. And I got so mad at myself because I got like annoyed about what happened to me Valentine's Day last year, and so I made this sound in my throat, and he's like, "That's the sound, I need to save it." And I was like, "I hate everything that you do in life." I get so mad.
What's on our agenda? What are we talking about?
We're just gonna have a conversation. This is all just fun for us.
Well, I have some things to talk about.
All right.
So, I'm a diehard fan of the
Game
Deep
of Thrones.
podcast.
Oh.
Not Game of Thrones. No, I listen every week. I hear it. I hear what you guys talk about. I'm a fan, and I also hear my name regularly on
Who
this
says your
podcast.
name? Does Emma say your
Emma
name?
does not. Emma does not say it, but it's
No.
a running joke. So it's like they kind of tease me like I'm Jimmy Kimmel or like I'm Matt Damon on Jimmy Kimmel show, where it was like that running joke.
Ran out of time.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, we don't have him anymore. But like maybe next time he's coming back. So I feel like I've finally made my return to the Date podcast. So
You
I'm happy to be
have, yeah, for
So-
sure. At our first live recording too.
here. Yeah. And
So this is exciting.
I can't wait to see
Momentous
Emma
occasion.
roll her eyes.
There it goes.
There it is.
I just did
There
it.
is.
Yeah, I think one day it's just they're gonna be stuck there.
Yeah.
It happens all the time, especially being on here.
But no, in all fairness, it's really fun. I enjoy listening to you guys. I think you guys are great
Thanks.
dynamic, and it's fun to like watch you guys evolve or listen to you evolve over your podcast
Yeah.
show. Like I think you guys have definitely gotten more open, and your conversations are more fluid now.
Yeah. Well, I finally told my mom.
Told
She
her-
didn't know I had a podcast forever, and so I finally told her. Because she's like, what are you doing on Valentine? She's like, what are you doing tomorrow? And I was like, I'm gonna go record. I was like, I'm gonna host an event, and I'm recording for my show. She's like, your show? And I was like, I have a show. And she's like, cool. It's like, all right, bye.
That's it? That's,
Yep,
that's
that was
all?
it.
You just have
You know
a
where to find
show?
the
So I'm thinking that one of my aunts, who I'm friends with on Facebook, may have told her, and she was just waiting to see whenever I would tell her.
Okay, so she probably knows, and she's listened to every single episode.
No, she doesn't know how to work her iPhone. Are
Oh,
you
that's a
kidding
good
me?
point, good point. Yeah, my parents are the same
Even to
way.
listen to her daughter, she wouldn't have
I
someone
would
look
prefer
that
for
up?
her not to listen to my podcast.
Oh,
I think she'd be
I know
like,
you would.
Yeah, I
But
told my
she's
dad.
gonna find a way.
she's gonna hear things that are gonna make her cut me off completely.
I told my dad that I was on this podcast once, and he's like, I sent him the link and everything. He's like, I can't get the video. It's like, where's the video? And I'm like, it's not a video. You just listen to it. And he's like,
I don't get
what is
it.
this, like
I
the
don't get it.
1930s? Like, is this like fireside chats with FDR? Like what?
No, it's like the radio, but we're not on the radio.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have a very exciting announcement about Brian Howie, our favorite person in the whole my favorite person in the whole wide world.
What is that announcement?
He is actually coming back to Dallas in March. He's going to be in Dallas and in Plano for his great Love Debate, and I'm really excited
So
about
he
it.
has the #1 most listened to
Yeah.
relationship podcast.
Yeah.
Ever.
So I didn't
Yeah.
know any of that until he came on your podcast.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he freaking kills it.
I
That means
love him.
y'all's relationship podcast like made
Yeah.
way, introduced
Yeah.
him to so many people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like y'all.
For sure. Oh my gosh.
We put him on the map.
We sure did. I'm going to tell him that tomorrow and be like, Brian Howie, I put you on the map, sir.
I had no idea who he was until he came on your podcast.
Yeah.
Same.
No.
Same.
He's so cool. I like him a lot. So hopefully we'll get to see him when he comes back. Well, I know I will.
So guys, I've been walking around talking to people.
Oh, yeah?
And
What's
I'm
the vibe?
And
What's the vibe
the
out
vibe
there,
is
sir?
cool. You know, at a singles event, it's very awkward. That's the vibe.
Can
And so
be.
people don't know what to say or what to just like what's appropriate and what's inappropriate. Like for example, if you're a woman, Carl, and I'm talking to you, and like you know,
I'd still hit it, Carl.
Wait, are you the woman or are you the woman?
Carl's a woman at this point.
Okay.
I'm the one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, I don't know. What are the inappropriate questions, Emma, that I can ask this woman?
Inappropriate questions?
Inappropriate.
You need help thinking of inappropriate
Well, I could
questions?
go really-
I'm a little disappointed.
I
Zorric.
could go
I'm a little
really,
disappointed.
really dark here. Like,
No, we're not going to go too dark. I think we need to be like at a level too dark, okay?
Here's
Let's
my
see a
first.
little
Here's my
light
opener.
here.
I would say.
Oh, my. Ugh.
I would say Denise.
Wait,
if-
Carl's woman name is
Denise.
My
Denise.
name's Karen.
I would say
Can't you
Karen.
read my button that's on my blouse?
Oh, it says hello, Karen.
Right,
Okay,
on,
I'm sorry.
right on her boobies.
So I would say, Karen, if you were to die, how would you like to die?
Wow.
I guess
That's a
I
good
guess
icebreaker, I guess.
either you know, surrounded
give
by
him
all
some
my
options.
loved ones,
Yeah.
or just jumping out of a plane.
Oh, okay. Me too.
One or the other. So
Huh.
both of them?
Yeah, that would work right.
Wow.
What
we
about,
have
like-
so much in common?
Burned alive or drowned?
Burned alive.
What? Burned alive or drowned?
Yeah.
Burned.
I don't know. The Lord of Light like has scared me, and then
Drowning
like
scares me. Freaks me out.
Sorry, we've gone down a tangent.
Denise doesn't like
Ooh.
but
drowning.
we need to stay on topic, you guys. The topic is like helping out singles at these.
Yeah,
live
you're doing a
events.
terrible
Okay.
job. So we're
All
trying
right.
to use that line. Anyone
So
else?
that was a bad thing. I would say that was a bad question to ask
Okay.
someone.
yeah, it's a bad question.
But-
Where's the bad
But Denise
screaming?
did well with the answer, so Denise played along. So
Yeah.
I think Denise kind of rebounded the conversation.
So, Carl, what would you ask? a
Wait,
woman?
hold on. I have
What
a
do you got?
noise.
I've got a.
I have a
what's
boo.
that?
I have a boo for Zorric. Yes.
All right, fine.
We gave Emma
Oh.
control of the soundbar.
Oh
for
my
the-
gosh, Cale totally reminded me about the soundboard, and now it's in my hands, and I'm never giving it back to you, and it's mine forever.
You see how hard it is, though, Emma? You have to think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't like to think.
We've had some.
I just want to be
fails.
pretty. That's all I want in life, just to be pretty and drink wine.
All right, Carl, what's your opener here?
So, all right. So I think you should ask, like, what toppings do you like on your pizza?
If you say pineapple, like it's a deal breaker.
See, and that's exactly why I want to get
Good
that
work.
out of the way,
He's
right
on
up
the
top.
soundboard back. Give it back.
No,
Because
shut up.
One
No.
more, Carl. One more.
No, I'm standing by that one. That's all I'm
Okay,
doing.
so like my
played,
ex,
well played.
like, so we went out one day and he ordered a pizza and I like had already eaten, so I was like, yeah, I'll just like munch off whatever you get. So he ordered a pizza and I was like, cool. And then when he got it, I looked at it and I was like, is that pineapple? And he's like, yeah. He's like, you want any? And I was like, I am gonna just starve now. I was like, thank you for ruining my night. For getting pizza,
I love
for getting pineapple on
my
your
pizza.
What's wrong
Love
with you?
it. That's
Why?
my favorite.
Why?
Ham and
Why?
pineapple.
That's gross. Are
It's
you
so
kidding me? You're putting
good.
fruit on your pizza that's
Yeah.
not a tomato.
Tomatoes are
that's,
fruit.
Yes, but it's like it's a savory thing. Like it's not sweet. Like
And
it's
that's why
robust.
the contrast
Oh my
between
gosh,
them
that's
is
so
beautiful,
gross.
and
That's
they complement
no,
each other.
No,
It's so
no,
good. Okay,
no.
love it.
Like you can have like the Mexican candy where it's like the pineapple and like chili powder. Like that's fine. Just like don't
Okay.
put it on your pizza. Like what is wrong with
Por qué
people?
no?
What's wrong
Por
with
qué
you?
no?
Like were you dropped like on your head?
I
when you were
was,
small?
yes,
Oh, okay.
I
So
was.
that explains it.
Okay. I
Okay.
guess
If I
so.
could interject,
No, unless you're siding with me.
I would also say a better question to ask, but I guess, not as bad as how would you rather die, but I think there are still better questions you can ask a stranger at a singles event.
Okay, like what?
I think it's okay just to say, like, who are you? Where'd you come from?
Okay.
You know, like, what do you do for a living?
Who are you? Where'd you come from?
I
Yeah.
do think that's the best first line is, hello,
Yeah.
my
Who
name
are you?
is
Oh,
Denise.
Is that your name?
And then
That's
they're
a
going to be
lovely
really
name,
confused.
Denise.
Like, really, Denise? I'm like, yeah. What's it to you? And then you start a fight with them, and then it's great.
Perfect. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it already. I feel like you two are going to just like become best friends forever now.
We already have.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
A year from now, we'll be doing our romantic celebratory day.
I'm excited. Can I just be there to witness it? I don't have to be a part of it. I just want to witness
No,
it. I'll bring
it's
presents.
for bros only. Only if I can come to your Galentine's Day.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, then fine.
Are you going to bring presents?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll bring you a
All
present if you
whoopee
bring me a
cushions
present. Okay.
all the time.
Perfect.
Next topic, please.
Next.
Wait, you don't want to talk about presents and how amazing presents are?
Oh, we can't go down this road again.
Are you sure?
We you bring this up every time.
I
Emma.
do, right? Do you know why?
Because you have this thing about wanting to prove why you're right about it, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah. You're right.
I'll give it to you. I accept the fact that you like receiving gifts.
Thank you. And I also like giving them. I like to give presents.
But that's not what one of the 5 love languages is.
It's
it's-
receiving that, but that's how you
Correct.
express that's how I express my love towards people, though, is by giving them gifts, and then I also hope that they give them to me.
Okay. Well, then I would say that you giving gifts can be in the form of acts of service, or I don't know, what are the other ones? I don't remember anymore.
I'm there with you. I
Okay.
agree with you on that. And
We can have a real deep dive after I've like studied up on this. I didn't think this was coming at me again. I was caught off guard last
Maybe
time.
that's a good first question when you meet someone
Yeah.
at a singles
What
event.
What
very
is your
first time I
love
met-
language?
The very first time I met Emma before we got on the podcast, I was saying like, oh, the 5 love language, that receiving gifts one, those people are shallow, or something like that.
And I just let him kind of rant. I did. I
Yeah.
let him rant a little bit, and then I was like, so my love language is actually receiving gifts.
And my jaw dropped, and I was like, oh, well, I mean, like, just like the act, not actually you being shallow. I'm just saying that, like, you
No,
know,
I'll give
like,
it
that's
to
the
you. I am a
shallow
little
line.
shallow.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you. I'm really shallow. I mean, it gets to the point where like I have to make lists for my family to like for them to know like what gifts I want. And honestly, like I give myself really good gifts, and I give really good gifts to other people.
I agree.
So,
I acknowledge that, and I will concede that your gifts are very thoughtful.
Yes. Have I ever given you a gift? No.
You have not. No.
Not yet.
You've only been mean to me.
Well,
She put
maybe.
a lot of thought behind not giving you a gift.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Maybe like now I will buy you a gift.
Yeah.
And
you
it will
did
come
invite
through the
me
mail.
to your wine party, and then your big bar crawl too. So I guess
Oh, yeah.
that was a gift in some way.
I also just like having people around me. So,
there you
you
go.
know, it's fun.
Isn't that quality time then?
Actually, I have 3 love languages. It's giving, it's receiving, it's gifts, it's words of affirmation, and physical touch.
You're just
So I need you to give me something that's pretty. Tell me I'm pretty while petting
And
me.
acts of service
Yeah.
and quality time that
Yeah.
we've discovered. So all 5.
you can't
want
put
all
Emma in a
5
box. You know, she's not
No.
a one-dimensional girl.
I am not. I like all the things. I want
All
all,
of
the
the
things,
above.
except when I don't. A lot of times I just want to be left alone, so you just gotta leave me alone.
So I have a question for you, Emma.
Oh, no.
Do people reach out to you over social media and say, "Hey, I listen to your podcast, and like I have questions for you," and
Yeah, I've actually gotten a few people that are like, "Hey, you made a really good point. I would love to like have you as my therapist." And I'm like, "I actually don't practice in private practice. I only work with kids."
no.
So that license is actually
Have you ever
I mean,
gotten
like, I'm
any
level 1
date solicitations?
no.
Online
I'm
via the
also really
podcast?
weird about it. Like I won't. I mean, this is why I have 2 Instagram accounts. It's because I have one that's like where I post about like my private one where I post about like my family, and then I have like the podcast one because I like to keep my niece really private,
Yeah, that makes sense.
right?
That
And so
makes
like
sense.
I don't want to, and she's not my kid either, and so like on my private one I kind of have that one really censored, but then on the public one, like a lot of times like I won't even read the messages that I get.
Yeah.
So
I will say, as someone that's part of the Date Podcast fandom, I feel like I like you and Zorric are like my friends, even though I only see you like a handful
We
of times.
are friends, Cale.
I know, but like I feel like I know so much about you, and like I imagine that
Because
like
he needs
people
some
that
more
are,
quality time.
people that
Are
are
you physical
listeners-
touch? Can
No.
I touch your hand?
Yeah, okay.
No.
Oh,
I
you're not
mean-
going to?
Well, I mean, you could like questioned it. Like I was asking for permission to touch your hand, but then you're like, I don't
well,
know.
I mean, in public, it's a little, you know, we're at
No
a
holding
social
hands
mix.
in
Okay,
public.
fine.
Okay.
Carl, can I touch your hand? See, look at how easy
Anytime.
that was. And you were like
said anytime.
very hesitant.
Okay. Well, I'm like, PDA is a little, I mean, come on.
We're not together. It's okay.
Very conservative. Conservative Cale.
Yeah.
I just, you know, like as someone that's like an avid podcast listener, I'm just like, I feel like connected to both like you and Zorric, and I just imagine like other people that don't know you
Right.
in real life probably like are like, oh my gosh, I know so much about Emma and I know so much about Zorric.
Yeah, we actually do have those very like we have those like fans that are like always posting us, always messaging us, and so like we always kind of like reach back out to them too.
A little fan service.
Yeah, because they're like super special to us, and so I like kind of hearing what they have to say. And there's a few that kind of like really relate to like all of my like Spanish memes, so I really appreciate that.
They're Hispanic.
Yes. Welcome back, Zorric.
What? Oh my gosh.
No.
Who's controlling the soundboard today?
Me.
This is like.
But this is really hard work.
No. We need to have.
You have to think.
These are JD
No, I don't.
sounds.
No, he
JD
took it
sounds.
back.
I think we need to have a Date Podcast Facebook group, so all the fandom can like be there and like
Okay.
discuss Date Podcast related things.
Oh my.
Yeah, we're expanding this.
Oh
I'm,
my.
I'm a big idea guy. I've got ideas
Zorric!
for your podcast. Yeah.
I think Cale is the new producer of the
yes.
podcast.
I would love to be the producer of the podcast. Wouldn't that be fun?
I will allow it.
Emma's rolling her eyes so hard now. so hard.
Like her eyeball fell out.
Did I really roll my eyes?
Yes, you did.
Oh,
Yes.
I didn't even
Yes.
feel it.
Yes, you did.
It was an extended, like they were planted up there.
Actually, ever since I sat down, I'm just like seeing her like start twitching. It's just like, get this guy away from me. Why is he on my show? Again.
Sometimes I roll my eyes and I don't even know I did it. Obviously, like just right now. Oops.
So, I'm trying to get people to talk, guys.
How's
And
it
they
going?
don't want to.
No, I get them to talk, and then I leave, and they stop talking.
You're very good at that, Zorric. You're very good at like, hey, you meet this person.
Yeah.
And
No, I've come to the
that's good.
conclusion that I'm really good about like hosting parties in my own house. Like I'm a lot better at like feeding people and like serving people. I like
Giving
to
them
serve.
gifts of food.
Yeah, giving them gifts of food that I made with my own hands.
I will say I'm pretty impressed with the turnout here you guys
Thank
got.
you.
I was like, I'm not sure how this is going to go, but
We didn't either.
well, you should have advertised that everyone was getting a free glass of champagne. I didn't know that before. And I
Oh.
probably could have got way more people here if I had known that.
Yeah, that's.
We are who
that's-
we are.
We are who we are. But that's how we are on the podcast too. You know, we
Yeah,
feed
we,
you guys.
we
Surprise,
wine
a
and
good little
dine, y'all.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, we do. We have no expense. Zorric has no expense.
Fuck, yes I do. So are you guys dating, single? What's going on, guys?
Yeah,
Oh.
Carl.
Yeah, Carl.
I thought I saw you somewhere one day, and then I asked Zorric to ask you if you were at that same place that I was, and Zorric wouldn't do it. And
It
then
was
I got
church,
mad.
and I was like, I don't know if Carl would.
At church.
I would bet a lot of money that I was not at church.
Well,
with
he
you.
looked like you, Carl, and like I was like sitting behind you, and I like looked at you, or at least I thought it was you, right? And I looked at you, and I didn't know if we made eye contact or not, and then it was gonna bug me throughout the whole service, and I was like, I can't like praise Jesus right now because like
Was I
I'm too
singing
busy.
really loudly and
No,
clapping
no,
and
you were with like
You're
two
talking
old,
in tongues.
like
Wade
you're.
in the water.
No, Carl. Hold on, can I
Wade in
finish
the
the whole
water.
story?
Okay.
Thank you. And so you were like with two people that could have been your parents. And so then I texted Zorric and I was like, hey, like, does Carl go to church? Is
My
he at this
parents do.
church? That's what he said.
And I was like, I don't know. I was indifferent. I was like, it's probably not Carl because I think you went out with us that night or something, and I don't think he'd be at church at 8 o'clock in the morning.
And then I had to wait till the end of service, and it was like bugging me the whole time. And then I looked, and it wasn't you. And I was like, this could have been answered like a long time ago, and
I said,
like
"I
it
don't
wasn't
think
even
so."
worth it.
I said exactly, I don't think so.
Right, but we didn't like 100% sure no. Like that's
Okay.
kind of like
It
a
was not.
60%
Still
no,
a
not
chance.
and like
There
that.
was still
There's
a
that 40% chance that it could have been.
She wanted a DNA test.
I did, and I was like, "Give me your spit right now."
Ew.
Yeah, no, it looks
your
like
shirt
he
back
had
on,
like okay, all right, that's fine.
So Emma's wearing this little necklace. she was like, which necklace should I wear? And I was like, wear the one that's really colorful that accentuates your boobs.
Yeah,
It does
he did.
compliment your boobs. Emma. I will
Yeah.
say that.
And it's
Yeah.
a singles event,
Good choice,
right?
good
I mean,
choice.
you gotta work it.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. And I was like, usually my dad helps me pick out my necklaces, but like, thanks for kind of ruining that for me now. Yeah.
And I already announced how single I was earlier.
Oh yeah,
before
he
I came
did.
Oh, you did?
He's like
Yeah.
begging for dates.
Yeah, that was how it happened.
Yeah.
we're over that. Next.
So if you guys want to date Cale, here's his number. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick.
Oh
It
shit!
is,
Call him up.
Just find me on Instagram. Just slide into those DMs. We don't need the just direct number. I get a number of phone calls from like crazy like cyber whatever.
Me too.
They leave weird voicemails about like my credit cards that I
Yeah.
don't have, and yeah, it's not fun.
The IRS is investigating you. Oh no.
Oh yeah, I get those too. Yeah. So
Okay. Well, it's been a great event,
Yeah.
everyone.
This has been good. A lot of fun.
It's been a lot of fun. Oh, we have Christina. Does Christina want to say something?
On the
Oh,
mic.
you can take my microphone.
Yeah,
It's been
yeah.
a pleasure. Thank you guys for having me back.
The mic is hot, guys.
Of
I hope to
course,
see you guys
Cale.
in the future, and I look forward to future episodes.
James can
My
sit right
birthday's
here, too.
coming up.
Oh, I'll be there.
Yep, you better be.
All right, so we're doing
All
a
right,
quick
we're gonna
change here.
switch real quick.
Yeah. We have a new person. I think Christina and James. I thought James was gonna get on. No.
James, we're gonna get on the
James,
mic.
get on this side right here.
Hi,
So-
Christina.
Hi,
How are
Emma.
you?
I'm fabulous.
Wonderful.
So speak into the mic because
Yeah.
it's kind of.
Hi, James. Get close to the mic for us, please.
Hello,
How are
Emma.
you
Thank you
today?
very much. I'm doing pretty good. About yourself?
So Christina and James, I've known James for a little bit. Christina, she's brand new, and she's just you were from here, right? Is that right? You're from Dallas,
I live in Dallas. I'm a native Texan from Wichita Falls.
Wichita Falls.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
You have such a deep voice.
I
James.
know.
It's very sexy. It's turning
so
me
have
on.
you guys like been
I'll
talking
remember
today,
Yes.
tonight?
Yeah.
Tonight, yeah. Just
They're
met
at the
James
same
tonight.
table.
We're
Uh-huh.
heading out after this.
To the
Oh, like is a connection or like a friend?
well, there's another event that I'm going to later tonight.
Oh,
It's the Bumble event.
Dun, dun,
yeah,
dun.
at the Rustic.
Yeah.
Yes. Singles Awareness Day.
I am aware that we are all single.
Yes.
Not you.
I mean, not me, but
Not you.
most of
Ah.
us are single.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Anyways, more about Christina. So, are you dating? Like, what's going on?
I date.
You date?
Yes.
Like one date or many dates?
Not one, not many.
Like a few?
A few.
A handful?
Yes. Yeah, a few's accurate.
Very cool. Any like latest dates so far?
There's one who has my
Ooh.
heart, but
Ooh.
Is his name Liam Nielsen?
no, not Liam. His name is Tyler Sagan.
Really? Oh, a hockey fan. Very nice.
Oh, sports fan.
Yes.
Oh wait. Oh, I thought it was the real name of a person.
Oh,
Like,
you don't. Oh, you don't
wait.
follow
So
hockey.
you're yeah, I don't follow
No,
hockey.
yeah, there is a
Never
real
mind.
person, but
Ah.
but for tonight's purposes, we'll call him Tyler Sagan.
Oh, so
Tyler
there
Sagan.
is.
Oh, that's his
Oh,
alias.
yeah.
Yeah,
An
that's
alias.
That's
Okay.
what I'm calling him.
Does he look like him too?
No, not at all. No.
Is he a husky man or fit man or skinny man? You have a type.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah.
getting at.
I do have a type. Okay, so I always say, like even in my dating profiles,
Mm-hmm.
that my type is the guy on Capital One,
No.
the commercial.
The Mayhem guy. That guy.
Okay. Next time you see on TV a Capital
the
One
ginger?
commercial,
The redhead?
I guess he's the ginger. I don't look
With
at
the
him that
beard?
way. Yes.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh.
from Game of Thrones. He's from Game of Thrones.
No way.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
is.
watch that show. Probably the only person on the planet that doesn't.
No, Kayla doesn't watch it either.
And then the Travago guy. Travago.
Oh, I can't
is
picture the Travago guy.
I'm gonna grab a refill, guys. Go ahead.
Okay.
They look kind of
Right.
similar, so that's my
Ah.
type. Now, the facial hair, it can be optional. Like, it
Right.
can be like there one weekend, gone the next.
Right.
But that look
The redhead look?
about
The
it.
ginger?
No, that like kind of rugged but
Scruffy.
professional look.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's
You don't like the baby face?
So you like
think the baby
like
face.
the brawny man? Would he be someone that you'd be into if the brawny man was real?
If he were real, maybe he has hair, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, then he would be.
I like that.
But if you haven't seen Tyler Sagan of the Dallas Stars, you've got to. I think he is the most
Is he
gorgeous guy on
single?
the planet. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. I'm
He's
gonna
got
have
quite the
Zorric.
Very
reputation
talented.
in Dallas.
Oh,
And he is.
Is
yes,
a bad boy?
Talented, yes. Talented on the ice, but he's a good guy too. Like he's like always doing like charitable things around Dallas.
He's got
Are you,
he's
like,
got
a
nice
PR
dogs
person?
too.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do like cigars. Is that what you asked?
No, I said, are you his PR person? And I'm
Oh.
like, if you're not, you
Not
should
her
be.
Cigars. I guess you know some of
Advertising
mine,
for
right?
him.
No, PR person.
Yeah, I might have posted his picture on social media too. Yeah.
That's funny.
You like Photoshop yourself into the picture too, right?
No, I'll do that.
Not yet. Tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, it is
my
official.
BJ picture.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, so James, what about you? Are you dating?
Okay, well, last year I had I went through a long period of unemployment, so I was kind of struggling financially, so I literally stayed away from dating. I cut myself off.
Yeah.
But now I'm financially stable. I've got a full-time job at a rate that I like, so I'm trying to get myself back into it right now. Yeah, I just
Are you on any apps?
not currently.
Okay.
You
So
Rick-
how are you
what-
dating?
Huh?
So how are you dating?
Well, I'm just not getting back into it.
Okay.
The last couple of women that I dated were actually through Meetup.
Oh.
So that's kind of my main source.
So it's like through an app, and at the same time, like you get that like person-to-person connection.
I guess, yeah, technically
Yeah.
Meetup is an app,
Yeah, but it's not a dating app.
it's not.
Right. Yeah.
But you meet, yeah, that's how you meet people through it. So.
Cool.
Yes.
Cool.
Ah, we got another one on.
You guys, one of my like friends is here, and I'm super excited that he is coming on.
Yes.
Hello, Emma.
What's friend's
Hi,
name?
Brandon. His name is Brandon,
Hey, Brandon.
and we've
Brandon?
been friends for a few years now. I'm his bro.
Ah.
Hello, lover.
Ah.
That's like our nickname to each other. So
Lover.
whenever we work together, I would like call the office, and if he answered, I would be like, "Hello, lover," and it always like make him laugh.
Lava.
Yeah.
I think I blushed
Isn't Lover
a lot
a great
when you
name?
Yeah.
first said that, and then it just stuck.
It did. It stuck. Yeah. You blushed, and I think we had other coworkers that would try to do it to you too.
Less successfully.
Yeah, less successfully,
Ah.
but they tried.
Like,
So
You know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So we're just getting to talk. We were just like asking. I was asking James like how he's dating, and so he's telling me that he's met people through meetups, and you know that's
Okay.
kind of how he's been getting into
So
the
we
dating
have
game.
James
Yes.
and
Christina
Christina
and Brandon.
and Brandon.
Nice to meet you, Brandon.
Yep.
I do think in person is better. I mean, you just never know when you're gonna meet someone.
Right.
People lie on their dating apps anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
Increases your success rate. I mean, I think you can't be blind to anything. Kind of like need to be involved in a little bit of everything. So.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's your venue for or avenue for meeting people in person rather than the dating apps?
Well, like I never have this plan or anything. It just kind of happens. So I've met someone at happy hour before. I've met
Okay.
someone at a bar, Game 5 of the World Series. I mean, it's just crazy how it happens. So.
Yeah.
I also meet people through other people, like through your own
I
social
don't
circle.
Have that. I wish I had that. Yeah.
Like it's to extend your social circle, you increases your chances of meeting people because your social circle knows who you are and they know what you want.
Right.
I kind of trust those people that I've dated within like acquaintances or social circle more. Do you say that too?
Yes. Uh huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I've had that. I haven't had that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think it just like, we have someone that says like, we all date online now on apps just because like that's kind of what we do, but we're not like being as mindful as we are like in person. And I think that's kind of a struggle because we can all say like online dating sucks, and yet like we're still doing it, and we're still also feeding into that cycle of online dating sucks because we're not being mindful when we swipe, or we're swiping, or we're not messaging back whenever we make connections.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so I think that like we also kind of feed into that cycle too.
But there's that internet anonymity.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. This is where it's easier for you to be like, meh, bye. Yeah. True.
Yeah, it's really easy just to, like you said, swipe away when. But I'm always amazed by people who meet like through Facebook. I don't even know how you would do that.
Oh, that was the thing.
Yeah. That's kind of scary.
No, if I don't know you, I'm not going to add you.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
really weird about that.
These random friend requests.
Yeah.
Delete.
So have you met somebody through Facebook, or
Never.
was this like friends or stories that you had heard?
No, yeah, stories that you hear of any kind of true crime show.
Yeah.
True crime, yes.
Yeah,
Always a happy ending if it involves true crime.
That might be the disclaimer there, but no.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. That'd be
But
scary.
I think when you're my age, the bigger stories you hear, like high school.
Sweethearts.
Yeah, not even sweethearts.
Like college.
Like you found.
They come back
You
and
found them again?
someone you didn't find attractive
And you
particularly attractive in high
reconnected.
school. Now that you see them 20 whatever years later, now
They
they're
blossomed.
They're the one.
They evolved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, some people just like age really well.
Uh-huh.
You know.
That's true. It's
Yeah.
usually men, but yeah.
Were you talking about looks though, or?
I think
personality?
both.
Yeah,
I think
maturity.
both.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, it takes males to mature a little bit longer than it does females, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
And you're
I agree.
welcome. It's been proven, though.
I agree.
And I think that, and I think that part of it is too is like we kind of, because we say this, it's kind of like boys can kind of get away with little things a little bit more than girls can. So.
Yeah.
And so then you get older and you're like, oh, I was an idiot.
Women, we help with that. You know.
Oh, yeah.
We're
Oh, yeah.
more forgiving of men than we are with women. You know.
Yeah.
So.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's a smell brain.
Exactly. Yeah.
True. So, well, any dating stories? Any horror dating stories from any of you?
Not horror dating stories. I mean, just
yeah.
you meet someone on a date and you just don't have any chemistry, and just like,
Yeah, why
all right,
not?
So
nice to
nothing
meet you.
like uncomfortable, nothing like,
Or you mean like uncomfortable silences?
no, not that. I just
But
want to
the
hear
serial
like horrible,
Oh yeah,
horrible dating stories. That's what I want.
yeah.
I feel
Nothing that horrible for me.
The worst ones for me have always been, they look one way on their profile and you meet them in person.
Oh,
they don't look that way
they
at all.
lie. They lie.
So it doesn't have that story, right?
They put a
actually-
picture of Tyler Sagan on their profile
Yeah.
picture. And, yeah.
So I listened to this. I listened to 96.3 and then, or is it 99.5? I can't remember. One of the country stations, and they have a bit where it's called Second Date Update.
That's cool.
And I think that, or maybe it was the other one. Anyways, the point of the story is that this guy was catfishing these women on profile pictures by using the picture of one of his coworkers, and the coworker was married. So the wife, like a coworker of hers or a friend of hers that was single, saw the picture on the profile and like immediately contacted her and was like, hey, I think your husband might be cheating on you.
Oh my
She's like
God.
stressing out about it, and so like she calls the radio because she's like, I want to know what's going on, blah blah blah. Like, is this like a second like cell phone number? Like, what is it? And so the coworker picks up and he's like, yeah, I use his pictures because he's more attractive than I am. And he's like, and so far out of like the 5 women that I've used it with, like only one has not cared that I'm using a different picture. And it's like, okay, and yet you have like 4 other women that care, and he's like, right, but 1 out of the 5 like didn't care, so I think I'm gonna keep doing it. He's like, I think I'm gonna keep doing it because I'm talking to people, and she was like, no, like stop using my husband's pictures.
Jeez.
Like that's identity.
gets around,
theft.
yes.
Yeah.
Seen that though on Tinder. A guy that I went to high school with, his picture came up, and he's married, and I know his wife, but when I say friend, that means like Facebook friends, and we went to high school together.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel like I was the person to be the one. And I'm like,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
I saw your husband's picture on Tinder.
It's scary. I've had to have that conversation with friends before. I was like, hey, are you still dating? And they're like, thankfully it was like, it's been no. And I was like, okay, because I saw the picture on the DAP, and yeah, this is an awkward conversation. They're like, what would have happened if I had said yes? I'd be like, I obviously like would have told you, but it would have been like me sweating uncontrollably.
But how did that one woman not care that the picture didn't look like him?
I don't know.
That's-
I don't know what's wrong with her. There
That's
has-
crazy.
I get pissed off instantly when I see they don't look the way
Oh,
they're
yeah.
supposed to. So
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
guys. So we've recorded.
Yes.
We've conquered.
Woo!
Yes.
We've drank wine.
Yay!
survived Valentine's
We've
Day.
survived Valentine's. Well, we still got a couple
So
more
far,
hours.
yeah, still a few hours left.
James and you, Christina are going. I think we're gonna hang here though.
You're just gonna stay here?
We
Yeah, we're
typically
gonna
have
hang
to
here.
stay till.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been fun.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
once you pack up, well, the rustic, they'll be open till 2, so.
Do you have anything to plug, James, while you're on here?
Your
Anything?
Anything to plug?
Instagram?
No, just, not really. I'm not a salesman, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Christina, you
Christina,
got
what about
anything?
Strut Your Mutt with the SPCAs coming up.
Ooh.
Might be a good
Yes.
opportunity to meet someone and also, do a good thing.
Nice.
sure, very
Emma, what do you
cool.
have?
Nothing except that I'm wearing a Valentine's Day shirt that becomes a vodka. And I'm really excited about it.
We're gonna
What does it say?
It goes starts as Valentine's
I
Day and then
love it.
come back to like a vodka.
Ah,
You know?
okay. Nice.
Vodka.
Uh-huh.
I'm drinking again, so it's making me happy.
All right, everyone. Thank you, Emma, for that.
Thank you for cutting me off.
You can you can find us on Instagram and Twitter at Date Podcast. You can check us out on www.datepodcast.com. You can find us on Spotify. What else? iTunes.
Facebook.
iTunes, Google Play.
Facebook,
I see it on
Play.
Facebook,
Yep.
too.
Facebook, we're everywhere.
Yeah.
And I guess that's it, everyone. Well, thanks for
Yeah.
coming. And
Thank
you,
guys.
Thanks for having us.
Happiness. Happy
Uh-huh.
Valentine's Day.
all right, bye.
All right,
everyone.
bye-bye.
Bye.